Good evening. Welcome to Wednesday Sketch with Rink Art. That's me. So, I'm here. It is second to last week of October. Yes. Hold on. 23. We got 7 more days. Yes. Not the final Wednesday of October. Okay. So welcome to my stream. If you're here after the live stream, please don't forget to subscribe down below. That way you'll be notified immediately when I go live on Wednesdays around 7. I try and do it 7 on the dot, sometimes 7:02. It's fine. It's fine. Today is my mom's birthday, so I'm drawing her a drawing of some kind. And I asked her what she wanted, so she said she wanted to have an otter and a fairy in some construct. So that's what we're doing today. Stick around. And screen cap, blah, blah, blah. Here we go. All right, so I've got my lovely pieces. Ding dang it. Double ding dang it. Okay. Got like 3 different monitors and my phone. We are fully plugged in, everybody. We are all the way ready. I think. More or less. So let's doodly do this. Ding dang doodly do. Cool. Now we are all connected. I'm disconnecting from that, and I'm connecting to that, and we're cool. We are all cool here. So, now, let's go back to you, full screen it, and make myself some stuff. Okay, so, as I said, I'm drawing otters, or at least one otter, and some fairies, or at least one fairy. Let's have some music. Let's do this. Shall we play? Oh. I wasn't connected. Not even here. Not even listening. Make sure that my audio is, oh, it's not even registering that I'm audioing. Cool. Real cool, you guys. Okay. So, let's go back to this bad boy. So, today's prompt is ancient. That's the prompt that Jake Parker came up with in his infinite wisdom. So with that, I think I kind of want to make it an ancient otter. I think that would be cool. My mom did say, that might be too big. My mom did say that she wanted to maybe have this for a tattoo. So that's cool. So that might be a thing. Coming to an arm near you. Tattoos by Rachel. Which reminds me, I am going to start opening up my commissions for the holiday season. So if anybody wants to get anybody a fancy holiday illustration as a gift, that's a thing that you can definitely do. And I will definitely do that. Oh my god, otter feet are crazy weird, you guys. So they're little chunky boys. Nope. Okay. So it's this. And I go like that. And I go like that. Not so much like that. There's my mommy. That's okay, my mummy. I'm already starting on little otter boy. Otters are dang cute. They're heckin' cute. Ooh. So I wanted to give you some information and also ask your opinion. And this really is to anybody who happens to be watching, but I'm directing it to my mom because she knows some things. So I was contacted by a representative for the publication, the Directory of Illustrators, and she asked if that was something that I would be interested in being a part of, basically being put in the directory. The price that she quoted me ended up being for a half-page ad, and my mom is cute. So a half-page ad in the yearly issue that they put out. It wouldn't be in this coming January, but it would be in January 2021. So I'd be paying for ad space there, but also a 2-year stint of my portfolio being showcased on their website. So pretty cool. But it's also quite a bit of money. Not necessarily all up front, but even just there's like a monthly cost that she, put this up. There's a monthly cost that she advised that they could go into, but no, it's ad space and listing is all included in the same thing. Why are you not showing me? Dang it. Show chat. Do not hide my chat. Dare you hide my chat. So yeah, it's definitely a lot of money. That's true. I just don't know what those ways are. because she does talk about, she did give me some information about, you know, if let's say publications are looking for that's true. Cost effective for what you could actively be doing for the same amount of money. Well, yeah. She just made a lot of good points. But I didn't immediately say yes. I just said, let me think about it. Because, you know, I tend to be blinded by information. It's just a lot of it. She posited it to me this way, that let's say, oh, this is too much, that's why. Let's say a publication needs to get an illustrator or even an animator. They'll go onto the website, or they'll look through the book or what have you, and they'll put in their keywords, and if it happens to be something that I'm skilled in or that I've got you know, a lot of information, like if I can show my work, then that is one possible avenue of exposure. So it makes sense. I just also don't know how to do that without something like this, where you'd have to pay to be put in the publication or pay to be on the website. There is a, I wouldn't say it's a smaller one, but there is an alternate option that ends up being a lot less expensive per year. And it's the Society for Children's Book Writers and Illustrators, where I got the 1 gig. So that's an option too, but I just don't know where else to kind of go with that sort of thing. I think that kind of is my issue currently, is I don't know how to get that exposure that she's talking about without spending at least some money. So that's all. That's all. Alright, this is a cute little nugget. Okay. Thank you, Mama. Because, yeah, it's an interesting idea. And she, you know, threw out some names of people that she's represented. And one of the people that she said she's represented is the guy who did the illustration that the DreamWorks Little Kid on the Moon thing is basically based off of. He did the original one. And now it's a household name. So their toes are freaking weird, you guys. Well, that's actually the thing that she's talking about in she was talking about in her thing, in her spiel, I guess you would call it, is that my keywords could be that I work specifically for children's books or children's magazines, children's publications of some kind. And that's something that I could, you know, put in my profile and my portfolio saying, these are the things that I'm interested in. And then that's something that I can work towards. The other thing that I was thinking of is to find actual representation. I have no idea where to begin looking for it, but that's kind of been my next thing. So the guy who created the Inktober prompt list, he has an illustration agent. He's got an agent that actually goes out and finds him work. I like that idea. You know, look at this cute little. Look at this precious. All right. Yes, we're going to delete that one. We're going to delete this one. So today's prompt is ancient, which makes me feel like I want to make this like an old wizardy kind of otter. So here's what my thoughts are. I'm going to save a cute little. Take a bite of my toast. Honey and butter on toast. And I'm going to make him look a little bit older. With some jowlies. And some sag. And some whiskers. 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 Okay. Well, bushy eyebrows that are like falling on the eyeballs. Oh, I should probably save this. Otter and fairy. You know what? I don't need to do that whole thing because I'm just about to go back over this with a different kind of. Also, this needs to be like this and then like that. Bushy eyebrows. Pretty funny. Alright. Okay. So, I'm going to do more cleanup in the ink. So, number next is the fairy. So I've got two options, or I've got two ideas. similar to the jaguar, this fairy can be hanging out over here, being a lanky beast. There's my boy. Hello, baby. But then you're seeing the back of her. I don't want to do that. Never mind what I was thinking. Lean it. Lean it. The other idea I had was her somehow sitting on the otter. You see my otter? Him a cute. Him a little cute. So many options.
Trying to find spacers that are useful thickness so that I can roll out an even thickness piece of clay to start small. This thing's fantastic to do. It's so thick it's hard to build. Lots of sticks are too small.
Something that the Gourmet Makes chick does is she put rubber bands on the actual roller so that it can't go down. So she put a bunch of bands on the ends. Yeah. Got all kinds of rubber beams. Love you. Alright. So, let's do this. She started in this stuff. Alright, let's see. What do I do? Where do I put the fairy? So, the other idea was, oh, you know what, that's too big. No! Let me erase the fairy. Did I tell you guys that I got the Spotify premium so I don't have to listen to freaking ads anymore? That's one of those first world problems. That's one of them there first world problems. Alright, so the fairy is like Boop, boop, boop. Okay, and then merp, merp, merp. Um, Here's a little crazy. Alright, we're doing this in chunks. Alright, so first things first. That is I think, well, this is just a sketch also, so I don't have the cleanup on here yet. So, now here's the thing. I want to work with whatever tattoo artist you go with and make sure my vision and your vision, honestly, since this was your idea. There we go. That's better proportion. Make sure our ideas in some capacity. Okay. So here's what we do. Okay. So I'll make this the sketch. The sketchies. And then a new one. And we'll go back to some inkin. Okay. So let's go back to you. Put you at a lower opacity. This is Ultra. And this is Fairy. Young. Ultra. Old otter. Okay. So, now this whole thing is locked, so I can't accidentally go in there and draw on it. And let's start with the otter, since it's easy. Turn this down. Did you guys end up watching Zootopia? Fu Manchu. This is going to be a rough bit. A rough bit. Yes. Alright, it's gonna have some ear hair. Boop, boop, boop. Some ear hair. Because that's a sign of getting old, right? Just hair coming out every which way. Mute. Mute. Yes. Zootopia was a super cute movie. And there's an otter in it. He plays kind of a pretty crucial part. He's not like the main character, but he is just a crucial character in the development of the story. Also, super adorable. Yeah, it's just a cool idea. I just didn't know if you ever watched it with Emma. Alright, I might get an influx of people coming by to see my precious old otter, because I just realized I'm a part of this group, and one of the things that they love the most is otters. Because why wouldn't you? Because otters are, like, the best, right? Yeah, I just realized I hadn't told them about this yet, so I went ahead and sent out a quick call to arms. So for anybody who's here, hanging out, watching the live otter drawn from the Blue Ribbon Army, welcome. Have you ever seen that, there's some zoos where you can, like, pay to hold hands with an otter? I want to do that. I want very much to do that. Like, look, I know they're wild animals and they're actually predators and stuff, but they're so cute. And I think they know that they're cute, which is equally adorable. I don't know. They're just little cuties. Little cutie sweeties. How are your nails? I don't know. So I'm kind of mixing otter toes. Because there's some otters that they literally have little raccoon hands. As cute, if not more cute. V cute. Alright, let's put some more scruff on this boy. I'm so proud of my little otter friend. Proud. Alright. Your weird otter finger. With your weird otter thumb. I don't even care. I don't even care. You're so cute, I don't care about your weird otter thumb. That's love. When you don't even care about their weird otter thumb. Sometimes I forget what the hell I'm saying. What the hecky? Alright, so, you know, his fingers, I guess they're on kind of the same plane. Alright, for anybody playing along at home, I was just contemplating if this hand here, it's only moderately, like, microscopically closer to the camera than this hand. So, I don't think I need to change the the scale of them little paws. I love otters as parents, and they hold hands so they don't float away. Ooh! They're just cute. They're just a bunch of cute. Just a whole heap and heck of cute. Anyway, I'm gushing. Okay, let's do this, and then this can be your little, they kind of have bare hands. Or maybe it's just that the hair is so slick that you can't tell, so they look like they're bald. But they're not. Because they're otters, masters of the skies. If anybody comes in and doesn't like my music, please link me to some copyright-free music that you like. Because I get copyright strikes and then I can't monetize my videos. When that eventually can happen. That's far off in the future. What with my 13 whole subscribers. Hey, but I'm up 2 from last week, so that's growth. Oh, you can't even hear the music? Never mind then. It's just for me. Just for me. Do I want to do that? You know, I don't mind doing that. Let's go back to, see how, there we go. There's some music. I don't want to listen to it. Alright. Let's go back in here and undo. Yeah. Okay. So, just adding some cute tufts of fur to my old otter friend. He's so cute. Alright. I'll do this. You know what? I do like the other way better. Alright. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put this way, and then this guy is coming out like that. And then he's got, it's too thick. The line's too thick. There we go. There we go. Alright. He's just so cute, and it's actually coming together, and I'm feeling real proud of my proportions and his character. He's just so cute. I know liking otters and otters themselves are very trendy right now, but I don't care. They're just dang cute, and that's probably why they're so trendy. Because they're just dang cute. Na, 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 na. And his back foot looks like a flipper. The toes are long. I mean, I assume it's because they swim, obviously, there. Amphibious mammals. But that doesn't change the fact that their toes look wicked. Wicked creepy, yo. Alright. Let's do it that way better. Yeah. Okay. Save. Haven't done that in a little bit. Happy birthday to you. Yes, you are the trendsetter. You liked otters before it was cool to like otters. If such a time ever existed. Okay. Okay. How do your feet do? Otter feet are creepy as fuck. He's a little creepy. Little creepy creepsters. I feel like I've equated you with otters for as long as I can remember. I can't think of a time when you didn't know about otters or like them. Is that something that you can remember from your childhood, or at least from like early adulthood? Creepy toes. These are like werewolf toes. Creepy toes. Creepy toe, little creepy. I still love him. Alright. Let's make that tail. Okay. Sorry if that peaked the audio. I just had a bit of a hiccup. Ooh. Has some more teeth. Yeah. This is a quite large teacup. Mug. Whatever. So, I've been getting really into learning more about accents. I've been watching a lot of these videos from this guy on Wired, who is a professional voice therapy, speech therapist, and he trains actors on how to achieve like a specific accent, or how to achieve a specific person's accent, which is quite a bit different. And it's just super interesting. I don't know why I'm so interested in mimicking people and their accents, but that's deep. That's deeply ingrained in who I am as a person. I was just thinking about things that I've liked from early childhood. I can't recall if I've always loved elephants, or if that was something that happened like later on in my post-teen or early adult years. But the one thing that I can remember from way back was loving accents and trying to do them as frequently as possible, whether they were good or not. And I attempt, but that doesn't mean I'm good. But the fact that I continue doing it is what can potentially make me good. But I have to like practice properly instead of just maintaining the same stupid accent. I have to realize if that accent sucks or not. If I'm not good at it. Okay, look at this cutie. Look at that cutie! Oh, I love him. Oh, he's my best friend. He's got hair coming out of his ears, mingling with the hair around his ears. I love him. He's my best friend. This music is ridiculous. Okay, so beautiful, lovely, handsome, precious. Also, I'm going to do one of these. Yeah, let's do that. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Maybe one of those. Maybe a lot of this. I'm going to zoom all the way out and do this. There we go. Alright. Alright, oh shit. That was not what I wanted. Certainly not what I wanted. Alright, let's go back through. And I'm going to color in his little nails. Because otter nails are white. Or at least these otter's nails are. So. Having a great time. Drawing an otter. Singing a new song. About drawing otters. Alright. He's a cutie. A cutie with an opposable thumb. I'm actually not sure if otters have opposable thumbs. You could totally think that raccoons do. Whether they do or actually have them or not, they treat their hands as though they have an opposable thumb. It's an unopposed opposable thumb. In this household, anyways. Just consider that a dad joke? Does that seem like a joke Dad would make? Hey! I've seen some of the previews for The Mandalorian, but we don't have the Disney streaming service, so I believe Colin wants to wait to be able to get some sort of a free demo and then just stream everything all at once. That's been the thought, anyways. I'm pretty bummed that Disney decided to start their own streaming service, because that, I think, prompted an exodus of a lot of production companies and other players from streaming with either Hulu or Netflix. Like, they were like, oh, we could just do it ourselves. And I don't know if that's something that Hulu and or Netflix was like, wait, what? No, you can't. You can't do it yourself. Don't. Exactly. That's what Colin wants to do. Pay for a month or find a way to get 1 month free, stream the whole thing, binge the whole thing, and then Bob's your uncle. And Bob really is his uncle. Oh, shite. Have you guys watched Peaky Blinders? Because that seems like a show that is right up your alley. It's basically Deadwood, but British. But I have to say, I love Sam Neill, but I don't think I can believe his Scottish? Irish? Ish accent? I know he's Australian. Or maybe New Zealand? I thought he was Australian. But, yeah. Speaking of accents, I think he might need to work on his. And we only watched the first episode, so maybe he gets better. But he's trying to be like an angry Scotsman. I believe he's supposed to be Scottish. How do you feel about Sam Neill's accent work? Having watched, because yeah, we only watched the first episode and we realized that we really liked it, but we just haven't attempted anymore. Sausage fingers. Snap. Let me erase and put this shit back. Sausage fingers for my otter boy. Oh, it still seems forced. Yeah, he just, I can understand, like, he might be doing that because his character is a very intense man, but, I don't know, it's just not really that believable. Not when you have an actual, you know, a whole cast of actual Irish and or Scottish people. But Sam Neill does bring quite the, scary performance for this guy. Did you guys watch, Interstellar with Matthew McConaughey? This kind of jumps around a little bit, but the only reason why I bring that up is because I wanted to know if, in your thoughts, because I haven't watched the movie yet, if it was like if Event Horizon was not a horror movie. I think I watched Event Horizon far too young. Probably should not have watched it at all if I wanted to continue liking Sam Neill. Definitely shouldn't have watched it at whatever age I watched it. That messed me up. That's what my nightmares are made out of now. Which is unfortunate. Do 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 do. Sam Neill doesn't play the bad guy in every movie, but when he is the bad guy, it's like I feel it. So he plays it well when he plays it, but there's two movies off the top of my head that I know that he's not the bad guy. One of them is Jurassic Park. And I mean that whole franchise, so not necessarily movie, but... And then there's this movie that just came out within the last couple of years called Hunt for the Wilder People. And it was written and directed by Taika Waititi, the guy who directed Thor, Ragnarok, and What We Do in the Shadows, which is a mockumentary about vampires in New Zealand. he's a funny guy. But in those movies, I feel like he's kind of a gruff dude that is made to have like a softer side, but he has to do a lot in order to have a softer side. It's very cute still, though. The dinosaur movie. No, he was still, I mean, he was a good guy. He was not an antagonist in that movie, in those movies, any of them. He was always on the side of learning, but not going so far as to saying, like, the ends justifies the means. There's my boy. Why did the other one...
It was, I didn't pack it hard enough.
Oh, was it falling apart?
No, just like as I pressed in the clay would just. It was just. No, this isn't going anywhere. This is fucking freaking dense as hell.
Okay.
There's some spots, but for the most part, it's not.
I drew an ancient otter.
This is
I still believe in you.
I know, but I.
Well, okay. Alright, let's put some grays, some whites, some little white hairs. Jojo Rabbit does look pretty interesting. And we are definitely willing to give that a shot. Mostly because his track record of movies that he's both written and directed is stellar. He wrote and directed the What We Do in the Shadows, which was delightful, and it's amusing the way that he puts himself into the movies. Not necessarily as the main character, but as a big enough role that you're like, oh, okay. And if you guys did watch Thor Ragnarok, you probably already know that he's the rock monster guy. It's like, hey. Okay, I'm trying to think of exactly how to say, hey, bud. Did he say, hey, bud? Hey, guy? Hey, friend? Hey, we're gonna steal that ship over there. You wanna come along? Cool. Alright, let's throw highlights into his eyebrows because they're cute and he's cute. Oh my gosh. I can't stand how flippin' cute he is. He's real cute. Alright, we're going to... Something is amiss here. Yeah, I did contiguous, so... Deselect. Alright, I gotta go in and find out where I left... Oh yeah, there's some definite openings over here. That might have been the only opening. Just kidding. Definitely not the only opening. can do that. I like this. This instrument is probably one of my favorites. Ooh, I found another. Okay, cool. Alright. Let's see. Nothing along the back. This side. The top. Okay. Let's try that one more time. Yeah! Inverse. Alright. I'm going to treat this as if it was a marker. That's a whole lot of fun there. Okay, let's turn the opacity down. To that. Alright, so we'll just do a his feet are way dark. Alright. Now I'm going to use the blur tool, almost like a blending, like a clear blender. I need that strength all the way up, though. Alright, I need a different kind of blender. Let's see if I can find a different kind of blender. Why is she being this way? Hopper dog. Ellie. Hey, Lily. Is she barking at the otter? Or is she barking at me? Or the music? Or any of those things? Is she just barking just to be a barky butt? Oh, sorry, this is also right next to the... Oh, just kidding. I don't have the speaker on, so it's fine. What speaker am I using? Or microphone am I using? Probably this one. Oh, nope, it's this one. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Now we know. Sorry, Ellie. Sorry that the otter is a different shade now. Here. I want to test this out. She less freaked out now. Pupper, you're okay, little sweet. You're an okay little pupper dude. No, sorry. Okay, I spend all of my time on the otter. You know. Like I do. Okay, let's go back to this. Let's go back to that. Turn on the sketch. Deselect. And I'm going to go back to my inking. Brush. Brush. You know what? Yeah, I didn't adjust for her color. So let's go back to her sketchy do. Go to the fairy. Go to my pencil. Oh. Okay, so now that we've got that established a little bit better, let's zoom in here. I'm gonna zoom way in. I don't want her nose to look like that. Never mind. I'm trying to make her not look like a witch. Okay, I think that works. Oh, who's calling me? Some number I don't recognize. So nobody. Alright, and then she's gonna have like a pointy nose, but I'm trying really hard for her not to look like a witch. She's not a witch. I'm not a witch, I'm your wife. This back over here so my elbow doesn't ruin it. I'm gonna take this down even further. There. She was looking a little too sinister. I don't need that. I don't need that kind of attitude in my life. Oh, little pupper boo. I don't want to keep upsetting the dog if she's being upsetted by my talking. Unless it's not my talking that's doing it. In which case, I don't even know. Alright, softer jaw, but still pointy parts. Still want her to have a pointy nose and a pointy chin. And then this, and then this, and then this. And their ears. Mad pointy. Undo the floppiness of that ear. Ellie's going crazy. She's a little crazy puppy. Let's put some smoothing on. Do, 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 do. I'm gonna talk about Tu Wong Fu. Thanks for the memories. Over this last week, I believe it was last week, because they were talking about it in the cafe area, and then I went into movie brain and told them all the silly shit that I knew about that movie. It was delightful. I love that movie. time is it? Alright, still got a little bit of time. Alright, let's say the offer was gone. You know what? Let's flip this all the way around so that I can. Here's some bullshit. I just did all of that work. And I'm going to be covering it up. So. Dang it. Just realized that. Dumb. Alright, let's select inverse. This. I mean, that's not that big of a deal. Alright. Yeah. That'll work. That'll work. Now, I can go in here and hit my brush and do this. Cool. Okay, so let's turn my sketchies back on and do more here. Here. I can't listen to the song anymore. I'm over it. Alright, let's do. What the right one? Okay. There we go. So far, this is okay. Okay. Oh, I'm not good at fingers. Yes. All right, so that's the arm. Hmm. 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 Okay. Okay. Oh, it's already 9:02. Alright. Gotten to a certain point. You know what? Before I do anything more, let's just put these here wings on them. Alright, so that's pointing that way, which means, yeah, the other one would. So this back one is going to be fine the way it is. Alright, so there's that. Turn that one off, put that back on. This is coming together, you guys. I'm having a blast. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream now. Let me scoot on over to just this part. And then boop, and boop. So, boop, boop. This image, I'm going to try and finish this evening. I'm off stream, and then try and get it posted to Instagram either tonight or first thing in the morning. But follow me. My link to my Instagram is down below, but it's renc.art on the Instagram, renc_art on Twitter. I might one day see if I can get period instead of underscore. But I hope that you guys enjoyed the journey. This has been super fun and adorable to do. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I do hope that you have a wonderful rest of your night. Please consider subscribing. Definitely like this video if you like it. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye!